Hey, this is Ryan at capitalismtools.com. I wanted to do a little update on the Bitcoin price increase. It soared, really. It's hard to really describe it, but since I created my last broadcast on the 12th of May, Bitcoin went from $1,700 to $2,400. In fact, it increased a little bit more than that and then came back a little bit down to 24. But it was at 28 for a little while, so it definitely has had some volatility, but definitely a lot of growth. Billions and billions of dollars worth of growth on the market cap. So I still recommend Bitcoin as a great investment. As I said in my last broadcast, I've been highly invested in Litecoin since 2011. 2012, I guess. Bitcoin is what I started with, and I found Litecoin. I just liked the blockchain better, so I started doing a lot of investing in Litecoin. Now I'm kind of merging into a Ethereum market. I like it. I like their wallet. I like their blockchain, their flexibility, their ability to make contracts, IPOs, new coins. It's just a really innovative product. So I've been invested a little bit in Ethereum. Also, I wanted to clarify where I'm at with helping people. So on capitalismtools.com, you can go to the page I recently made. If you go to capitalismtools.com/Bitcoin, you can see that I've made videos over the years describing how to invest in Bitcoin, how to mine Bitcoin, how to set up Bitcoin on your Linux server to process payments for your website, how to install Bitcoin on your website, how to use Bitcoin with WordPress. I've done a lot of different videos over the years, and I've done that to help people. I haven't charged any money. I haven't even turned on my monetization on YouTube. I just did it to get people interested in Bitcoin in hopes that it would free them in their, financial pursuits a little bit. My goal is to see everybody doing well. All my friends, my families, even my enemies. I would love everybody to prosper better. So, like I said in my last video, I gave multiple little miners away, these little USB miners that I had after I upgraded my Bitcoin rig to a 1 terahash Bitcoin mining rig, and I had others going on that I had made myself with graphics card, GPA accelerators and whatnot, and I gave those out in hopes that people would use them and without any investment be able to create Bitcoin. And I gave over 20 of them away. I don't know how many made any money for anybody. But, it's a way to plug that into your computer, start up a, mining pool, and, start collecting Bitcoin very easily with no overhead. I also gave a few fractions of Bitcoins out, 0.2 I gave to around 20 people. 3 people that I know of did something with it, invested it, traded with it on the markets, and grew their Bitcoin, and now, they're fairly well off, and I'm proud of them. But like I said in my last video, I'm going to start charging for my services. I'm not asking for a percentage. I'm not, going to help you day trade or, invest for you. But if my videos aren't enough to help you get started in Bitcoin, and I really think they are, I really think that you've got everything you need there. But if you have questions or you want me to help you walk through some of the processes, I'd be happy to help you walk through those processes. But I charge $60 an hour. There's no guarantee that you're going to make any money at all. I'm not going to handle your money for you. I'm not going to ask you for your Bitcoin. I'm not going to do any of that. That's all on you. But if you have specific questions, like I said, I'm available at $60 an hour. You have to reserve my time. I'm pretty stretched out. I've got a lot of people asking me for my time. If you want me to make you a website, I'm already doing that right now. I'm demonstrating this. And I take Bitcoin on all of my websites. I have around 30 websites. I take Bitcoin on all of them, either in donation format or I sell my services via Bitcoin on all of those websites. But I'm going to create a marketplace, multi-seller marketplace for Bitcoin that people can use similar to eBay. So, multiple sellers can register and sell, and buyers can buy with Bitcoin. And then the owner of the site gets percentage of each sale, just like on eBay. So bitcoinanything.com, that's the website that I'm starting, and I'm going to sell that. I just don't have time for it. I'm starting my MBA soon. So I'm going to sell that website. The reserve is $5,000. It's going to be on flippa.com, FLIPPA.com, starting June 15th, 2017. And like I said, I have a very low reserve. I think that it's going to be a high yield website. People are going to make some money off of that. I'll get it started and workable so that people can register and sell on that, and Bitcoin can be accepted for purchases, Bitcoin and Litecoin and possibly Ethereum. I'll be using Coinbase as the gateway. So Coinbase allows all three of those, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. And you can set up a Coinbase account, plug that into your website. Of course, I recommend getting a developer in case anything needs to be upgraded or changed, or you want to see something new features that users want. And you're going to need to do some marketing. But if anybody's interested in that, I'll get the base platform set up so that it works perfectly. Then you can try it, you can test it, you can have your friends test it. And then if you want to launch it, like I said, you're going to need to put a little bit of money into it, probably via a developer and some marketing. And I honestly believe it could be a $500 million company in no time. Give it 4 or 5 years, it could be turning over some serious profits, especially seeing the growth in Bitcoin right now. You start getting in now when Bitcoin is low, and then when it gets up to 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 a coin, that Bitcoin you've saved up is going to be worth monumental amounts of money. In my opinion, like I said, I'm not guaranteeing anything, I'm not promising anything, but I am very experienced in the Bitcoin market, and I could definitely help you out. So hit me up. You can write me at info@capitalismtools.com. And I've put together a whole diagram, a whole workflow sheet that you can use to get into Bitcoin. Like I said, you don't need my help. I've put this out there for free for everybody. If you go to capitalismtools.com/tools, great resource, I think, and has a lot of pointers, a lot of ways to make Bitcoin without investing anything. You can play games. You can go to faucets that, they basically sell advertising, and then for you to see that advertising, they give you fractions of Bitcoins, and that once that accumulates, it's worth something. But yeah, lots of faucets out there. I've got a list of those on my site. A game called Dragon Tales. It's like an online casino, but you don't need to invest any Bitcoin to get started. In fact, they give you Bitcoin to play. It's great. I made at least a Bitcoin and a half there just playing without investing anything. And there's a couple of websites like what I'm starting out there. Well, there's actually only one that I really know of that still exists. It's called Bitify, bitify.com. And you can sell your goods. You can sell, your old computer, whatever, just like eBay, and get Bitcoin in exchange for it. So it's a good way to get started. I'm here to help. Just let me know. My time is valuable, so I do charge, and I'd be happy to help you with anything you've got questions about. And if you have just basic things you want to ask me, I do have a forum on Facebook. You can go to Bitcoin Anything on Facebook, and you can ask those questions there. Thanks again. This is Ryan. Peace.